Hello folks, welcome back to Lightning Returns, and I do apologise that my voice has gone a little bit for various reasons. I won't go into that, but the first thing we're going to do today is head to the Outfitters because there's a garb I would like us to purchase. And yep, please do buy. And the garb is this Velvet Bouncer here. You can get the other stuff as well if you want to, but seeing as how I'm only going to try and spend my money on the important things, I'm not going to do that straight away. Now what I'm going to do with that garb we just purchased, if we head on over to the customised schemata, I'm going to replace our Nocturne with that very one. Look at that, get a nice boost to our attack, which is exactly what we want, and we also get the Blitz level 2, which is nice. I think we can get rid of these now, can't we? Yeah, that's what we want. So if we go for... It doesn't really matter too much, I guess. Electric Blitz, that sounds interesting. What have we got on here at the minute? Blitz, Gale Strike. Come on, go into attacks, thank you. Okay, we'll go for Spark Strike then. And the good old Heavy Slash. If you haven't got Heavy Slash yet, then you can get it from 4 PM from the Anubis creatures. But it's quite a nice ability, so you'll probably want to pick that up for sure. That's actually all we can do now until 11 when the next few side quests open up. So I will pause the recording and catch you then. Okay, so we're just about to hit 11 o'clock. Which should open up a couple more side quests for us to do. And then there's another one at 12 as well. Just let Hope say his thing. Right then, we're looking for this person here who becomes available at 11 o'clock. Oh, before we do that, I do want to kill the Flans. Obviously we get the good flan stuff. Whoa, forgot what I was doing then. Okay, we want to fire these things to death. Okay, that's not good. We're going to have to... This really isn't good. Normally we can like one-shot these guys. Okay, we'll go for the good old D-Protect. Didn't we kill that one? I thought we did. Oh well, this should work now. There we go, that's more like it. Yeah, I think we had a bit of an unfortunate situation where they weren't all grouped up then to begin with. But we got our 2 clear ooze, which is what we were after. Right then, so where's that quest person gone? There she is.
I can tell you're pretty upset. You want to tell me about it?
What good would that do? You can't teach me how to sing again, can you?
You forgot how to sing?
My voice is just gone. I can't hold a note anymore.
Are you sure you're not sick or something?
My heart may be. The cruel bastard, he left me.
And you think he took your voice with him?
You don't understand what it is to perform, do you? He's not just my lover. He's written all my best hits. We were an unbeatable partnership. But then he up and left, leaving nothing but his songs behind. I tried to sing them, but I'm so angry at him I just can't get the words out.
So you're not heartbroken, just angry?
I don't expect you to understand.
You're right about that. I don't understand at all.
Wait a second. Would you be willing to go and find him for me? I'll make it worth your while. My word is good, I promise.
Why are you asking me?
Because there's no danger he'd fall for you and forget about me.
Okay, so to start with for this quest we need to go and hunt somebody down. And if we go north we can catch them pretty darn quickly, in fact.
If he does, I'll hunt you down, tear your hair out and claw your eyes. Do I make myself clear? Anyway, his name is Birdie. He's the kindest, most gentle man in the whole city. He should be easy to find in a sea of undesirable men.
That's really not much of a lead, but I'm willing to help you out.
What prompted you to take on such a strange
The fashion sense in this place is, in
This city
fact,
must be getting to me.
not very good. It's got to be
Hey,
said.
why are you running from me? I just want to talk.
I don't know any Olga. I mean...
It doesn't take a genius to figure out you know her. Do you know anything else about her? Like, where her missing lover is?
Oh, I can't keep the secret for any longer. I just can't. I have to confess it to someone, and it might as well be you. I'm her lost lover.
Is this your idea of a joke?
No, it's true, I swear. My name is Birdie. You know, the songwriter? I promised her my undying love, but now I don't dare face her. I unwittingly lost the 354th song I wrote for her.
Wait a minute. Did you say 354? That's a lot of songs.
Well, you know, I had a few centuries.
You didn't run out of ideas?
Ideas come easy. I picture my Olga, and the melodies just come to me fully formed, as if from another world.
Huh. Better to be lucky than good, I guess.
But a dark cloud has blotted out the sun of our radiant love. In the form of a frightful monster that suddenly attacked me and stole that song away. Which, incidentally, brings me to the favor I want to ask. I'm sure you can guess what it is.
Why don't you spell it out for me, just to be sure?
Well, I was thinking that you could get my music back from that, monster. I'd give you a reward. Please?
You and Olga. Neither of you mind asking strangers for favors, do you?
Right, okay, so we're going to have to fight some enemies in order to do this quest. But before we do so,
written over 300 songs.
I would like us to go and pick up another quest if we can, since we're in the area anyway.
Case.
And that shall be just over here. Ooh,
Now
Look
that
what
you
I
mention
say.
it, I didn't even think to ask. I just got
Something
caught
to
up in
kill,
the
that's
work.
what.
This will soon be over.
right, let's go with the fibers. Ah, good, they're all clumped up now, that's more like it. Let's go for a good old heavy strike and finish him off.
Now you know who is
Heavy slash
stronger.
even. Lightning looks like some kind of mafia person
Well, they are
now.
putting on a show.
Right, where were we? Okay.
Anyway, since you already agreed.
We're looking for a chap named Morris. And he is in fact just around here. Maybe it's this person.
Can you play that again for me?
Oh, hey! Your name isn't Lightning, is it?
And just how did you know that?
Oh, well, the girl in black told me. She said that if I played this song, a lady called Lightning would show up.
Lumina.
That's it, Lumina. She's the one who showed me how to play the song. So, do you know it?
Sure, I've heard it before. So why don't you play me the rest of it now? What's so funny?
That's exactly what Lumina said you'd say. She said that if I played the first bit, you'd come over to talk to me. And then you'd be sure to ask me to play the rest.
I'm guessing now I have to do something to hear the rest, right?
Yep. Lumina said if you want to hear the whole song, you're gonna have to find the musical treasure spheres. I've got a key that's supposed to open them all.
Okay, so we've already encountered some of these musical treasure spheres. But we're going to go and open them now that we've got the key to do so. So we've got 2 quests to
I'll play
complete
Lumina's
here.
little game, but not for my own benefit. Maybe if Snow hears that song down here in the streets, it'll give him some smidgen of hope.
Huh? Wait a sec. Are you saying this song has something to do with the patron? What?
I can't say, but I'll tell you what. You play me the whole song, and maybe I'll tell you.
All right, it's a deal. But you still have to do what I asked for first. Here's the key to the boxes. You have to find all of them. When you're done, come back and talk to me.
Right, the musical treasure sphere key. That is going to come in very handy. We're going to start by heading back over to the right to get the first one. Which isn't too far away as it so happens. I believe. Oh, I could hear it. But where is it? I don't want that. Ah, there's a ladder there. There we go. The nostalgic score refrain. Very good. Right, now our next destination is to head over to the west. the west side of town, as they say. Well, actually, no, they don't say that, but there we have it. And I think I might have encountered this chest before, but obviously we couldn't open it then, so now is our opportunity to do so.
She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
Just around here, once again we can hear the lovely Final Fantasy XIII theme playing. That's the chorus. Anyone got any ideas what this song is going to be? Seeing as how both parts of the score so far have been identical, I think we can have a good guess. Oh, that's cool. I've almost got all 6 EP back, which will be useful. Because then we can open the treasure chest I want to open, which does cost 6 EP.
The gate that leads to the industrial area opens at 6. If you miss that opportunity, you'll have to wait until the next day for your...
If you remember in the previous episode before last, I think it was, we had that boy steal from us and we went to get our money back off him. We can now do that quest, for which he has done that for us already. So I'll come to that in a very short while. We do have to do it by 4 though, so we do need to get a move on with this.
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose
Just up here is the final one. Now we just need to go and hand these back to that young lad we were speaking to. But before we do that, we can go and do the first quest that we picked up today. Or at least the first part of it, anyhow. You know, in fact, before we do that, I might go and do the quest that we could do between 12 and 4. Just make sure that that young lad has stolen from you first. Hang on, where's the enemy? Here they come. Just got that in time. If we can get 6 EP, I'll go and open that chest as well. And we did get 6 EP, so I will go and open that chest. While we've got it, we may as well. It's a tad bit of a backtrack. And of course we are adding those clear ooze all the time. It's now 12:30 as well. But I do think this is a worthwhile detour. And it's not a massive detour anyway. If we can sprint it. Our Chocobo would be helpful here, wouldn't he? Angel, as they call him. Over in the wildlands. Right. Try not to fall here, Lightning, thank you. 6 EP. The pendant that we are about to collect, the locket pendant, is something I highly recommend that you get. That's why I was trying to save my EP, basically. Now, where's Gregory? He should be around now. There he is.
Excuse me there, young lady. May I ask you somewhat of a strange question? Have you had anything stolen? By a pickpocket, for example?
Yeah, just like a damn tourist. It was a kid, and he knew what he was doing.
A young boy, was it? Then he's still up to his old tricks. I know the lad, and his is a sorry tale. Not likely to hear a sadder one in all of Yusnan. If I compensated you, would you be so good as to forget this happened?
You're sure it was this kid?
Yes, it could be none other than the orphan boy Pickett.
Then maybe he should be punished. He needs to learn that stealing is wrong.
You see, the poor boy has lost both of his parents. Have you no sympathy at all?
I've got plenty. He's not the first person in this world to lose someone they love.
Have you lost family too?
Maybe.
You have, haven't you? I can tell. Then you can help the boy. Someone like you will be able to reach out to him. I need you to give him this letter. It's from his father, who gave it to me for safekeeping. It's the only thing he left his son.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and accept that. And we do need to go and find that little boy again.
I'll do it, but I don't see why you can't give it to him yourself. How did you know his father anyway?
We were both hunters who tracked ferocious monsters. But then Pickett's father was killed, and his death was my fault. And so, he refuses to accept the letter from my hands. Please, won't you give Pickett the letter from his father? It may help him end his criminal ways and get his life back on track.
So we are going to take that little detour now, mainly because this quest expires at 4, and I would like to get it done. So just let me check my bearings, make sure that we're not going to get lost. Okay, so Pickett can be anywhere now around this area, so we'll just keep an eye out for him. He's in a little green top, if I remember. Where are you? There he is. If we run past him. Or can we just speak to him yet? Oh, there we go. He stole from us again. The little git.
I'm not gonna make you give back what you stole. It belongs to you anyway. Did you notice?
Huh? What is it? A letter? And it's addressed to me? Oh yeah? Huh. It's from my old man. What am I supposed to do with this?
Why are you asking me? It's yours now. Throw it away for all I care.
Damn right I'll throw it away. And I don't need your permission either.
Listen, I'm not gonna pretend I understand. It must be hard for you. Losing your parents, then being trapped in a child's body for centuries and centuries all alone.
That's right. You can't understand. No one can.
Let me tell you something. I lost my parents, but it wasn't the same. I still had my sister. I wasn't left all on my own. I was luckier than you.
So, your parents are dead too?
Yeah, it happened a long time ago, but I remember being really angry. People pitied me, treated me like a helpless child. I couldn't stand it. So, I pushed people away and built walls around me. But I still had my sister. She understood me.
It's not fair. I didn't have anyone. I was left all alone.
I know. If it were me, I couldn't have done what you did. You're a lot stronger than I am. You've done an amazing thing, going through that and surviving all these years. You should be proud of yourself.
I should? I've never felt proud about anything. But when you put it like that, maybe I should be proud.
Okay, so on the way back now up to the next quest, which is where we have to go and kill the goblins for Olga right there. I am just going to speak to Gregory once more, and we can actually get rid of this quest out of our log then. So there'll be 2 quests down and only 1 to go. And I think we're making good time as well, to be honest. Right, so Gregory was up here, wasn't he? Right at the top of this section, there he is.
I gave the letter to Pickett, although I guess it's more accurate to say he stole it off me.
He did? But you know what? It might be the last thing he steals. I saw him just a little while ago, and something was different about him. He seemed proud, holding his head high. Why, he reminded me of his father. I think his criminal days might be over. You did the right thing, helping that child.
Maybe you shouldn't call him that. Child, I mean. He seems more mature than other kids. If you treated him more like the young man that he's become, he might listen to you.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Of course. The next time I see little Pickett, I shall address him not as a child of my dear friend, but as a man in his own right. Thank you so much for all your help.
Right, quest complete. Very good. So now we're going to head off north into Lower Town, which is where we want to be. Or Lower City, rather, I should say. And more specifically to the eastern part of Lower City. It's a bit of a windy area, so we just need to wait for our sprint to come back. And at least I hope we're going the right way. I could do with getting some EP. We don't need it right this moment, but later on we certainly will be, I should think. Don't know what that is, but I don't want to fight it, even though I said I want EP. Not from that thing. Now, it's possible there's chaos over here. Could be wrong on that, but... Oh, right, there we go, look. There's those, goblin things.
Even the wicked have souls.
What are they called? Gremlins, that's it.
You're down.
Quite a large group of them as well. Makes it all fun. Nothing that lightning can't handle though. These things are quite easy. Whoa, something's still alive. Not anymore. Oh yeah, some more. See what Heavy Slash can do. Yeah, she looks sort of like a cross between a mafia boss and Captain America. We got the music satchel, that's what we wanted.
The satchel you recovered from the monster
Is exactly what I wanted to recover.
Murray's, which means the music inside must be the song he wrote for Olga. I'm curious to hear it.
Let's just get it back to him, alright? Come on.
Sure thing. Murray
Right, so we've got
should be
2
around much
quests
more.
to
My
hand
guess
in.
is he's waiting somewhere around the fountain there.
Olga, obviously, for the musical statue. But also, don't forget about, what was that other dude? Morris, wasn't it? And Morris will be first, if I remember. So we just head straight down and we should see him. At least that's the plan. We can't sprint. Still got 3 hours to complete this, so that should give us time to farm some more of the flan as well.
I've got the music for you. Now play me the song.
Hey, thanks, Lightning. Okay, here goes.
You always loved this song. I remember when you told me what it was about, that you had to believe in tomorrow, no matter how bleak the future seemed to be. Keeping hope alive gave you the strength to make tomorrow a better place. I can see you now like it was yesterday, humming the song softly to yourself. Tell me, Sarah, can you hear it now? Are you somewhere close watching me remember you?
That's some story. So, the patron was her fiancé, and this was one of her favorite songs? And it must mean a lot to him. It would bring back a lot of memories. By the way, what's the song called?
It's called Miracles. You want to do me a favor? Keep playing it as often as you can. Maybe he'll be able to hear it. It'll do him good.
Sure, no problem. I doubt he can hear me down here, but I won't stop playing it, just in case. Miracles do happen sometimes, right?
There we go, quest complete. One thing I should mention, by the way, that enemy that we saw in Lower Town that I didn't want to fight it. It has the chance to drop the beatdown ability, which is extremely useful. Just make sure you stagger it by guarding against its rush ability, and then hitting it with physical and lightning attacks. It has a higher chance to drop it then, apparently.
Maybe that music has made me overly
So I'll probably do that before 5 off camera. But for now we're going to head to Olga and hand in the final of today's quests.
But miracles can still happen if you believe.
Hope you might be right.
So we need to speak to Birdie first of all.
Thank you. I can finally return to Olga and present her with my new song.
Where have you been all this time? Don't you realize that people were actually worried?
Olga, my love, be still my beating heart. To hear your dulcet tones again, it's a dream come true.
Oh, it was very clever of me to ask for your help. Thank you for bringing Birdie back safe and sound. We artists are cursed with sensitive souls and our hearts are easily broken.
So that's how you treat sensitive souls, huh?
If you're talking about the way I speak to Birdie, everything I say comes from love. In any case, I owe you a favor. Olga shall sing for you. It's your favorite song, or so I'm told.
How would you know my favorite song?
It's not a bad song, it has its moments, but it doesn't compare to the sublime melodies that Birdie writes.
Is he really as good as you say he is?
Absolutely. Of course, I'd never tell him that. His head is already big enough as it is. Now I have a song to sing for an audience of one. I hope you feel grateful. This is a very, very rare treat, you know. Normally I only sing for Birdie or a paying audience, and I assure you, tickets to my shows are not cheap.
Thanks, but tell me one thing. How do you know my favorite song? Who did you talk to find out?
A young girl called herself Lumina. Now, Evans, if you would.
Very good. Another quest done. And another soul saved. Okay everyone, and I think we're going to finish the episode off there for today. So thank you very much for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button if you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time for more Lightning Returns. Take care.